Everybody, what's up? How you guys doing? I'm so happy that I found this tag video. It is called the Lip Product Addict Tag, and I found out about it through Tati, aka Glam Life Guru here on YouTube. I love her videos. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and when she did this video the other day, I just sat down and watched the whole thing like I was paying attention, like taking down notes, because it was just such a fun tag, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it too for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm reading some of the questions here on my phone. I got Tati's video pulled up because she has the questions. So the first question is, what is your favorite lip balm or treatment? And if you guys have been watching my videos even for a short amount of time, you guys know that my absolute favorite lip balm over EOS, over Nivea, sugar lip balms, I mean even over Lip Smacker's Baby Lips. Here it is, my favorite Lypsyl lip balm. You guessed it right. This is my absolute holy grail lip balm, lip treatment, all in one product that just does it all for me. This is my favorite lip balm over anything I've ever tried. Honestly, I've mentioned it in so many videos. I have a full video review on it, so if you want to see that, I will link it down below. But basically why I love this so much is because it makes my lips feel amazing while I'm using it. After I'm using it, I only need to apply it once a day to keep my lips nice and soft and healthy feeling, and it really does heal chapped lips too. Question number 2, best eye-catching red. Well, red lipstick is one of my absolute favorite colors to wear, and honestly there is no way ever that I could just pick one. So I have 3 for you, and 2 of them are high-end, 1 is drugstore, and I have so many favorite red lipsticks, like this was even hard to narrow it down to. But first one here is by Milani. It is their Color Statement lipstick line. I love these lipsticks so much. Ever since they first came out, I've been a fan of them, and this one is in the shade Ruby Valentine, and let me show you how much I've used this. And some of you are going to say, oh, that doesn't look like anything, but for me, who, you know, a person who loves lipstick and owns many lipsticks, like this is a lot. This is like halfway used up, and that's a big deal for me. So there is Ruby Valentine. It's kind of like a blue-based red. It definitely looks brighter once it's on the skin, you know, than it is in the tube, but I just think it's gorgeous, and I've seen so many different people, you know, just pull it off. My next lipstick is from Estee Lauder, and it is from their permanent lipstick line, and I'm just showing you guys the packaging because it's so pretty. I love Estee Lauder packaging. I've been a fan of their lipsticks for a very long time as well. My mom used to use Estee Lauder lipsticks, so you know, they've been around in my life for a long time, and they smell amazing. They have like a sweet candy scent, kind of like a MAC lipstick, but it's just so good. Anyway, this is in the color Scarlet Siren, and this is a cream finish from their permanent lipstick line. They have lots of different finishes to choose from. If you ever go to the Estee Lauder counter, they have just so many lipsticks, and this one is my favorite. I mean, just look at how pigmented that is. It's just like one swipe. I wish you could feel how creamy it is. It's so glossy. It looks satiny, but it feels really balmy and glossy. I think that's why I love it so much, because I'm a big moisture, you know, I love things that give my lips moisture. So there is Scarlet Siren right there. It's just really pigmented. It has a really gorgeous shine to it. I absolutely love everything about Scarlet Siren, and I have used up quite a bit of that one too. This is a newer tube, so I have gone through one of these before. My last lipstick that I want to show you is also a high-end one. It's from Lime Crime, and they have really cute packaging too. I love the purple and the holographic unicorn, and there is the little unicorn up close. I love it. It's so sparkly, so cute. It says Lime Crime on the side. I just wanted to show you guys the packaging because of course it's adorable. I know you guys have all heard of Lime Crime, and I love their lipsticks. Their lipsticks are just really nice quality, very pigmented, very moisturizing, and they last a long time as well, which is another reason why I love them so much. These also have a really good scent, like marshmallows. It really smells like a bag of marshmallows to me, and this is one of the first colors I have ever tried from Lime Crime. It's called Retro Futurist. It's another really bright red, and I know these are starting to look all the same, but I promise they're different. And there is the Lime Crime one, a lot brighter, a lot more kind of like a pinky, almost pink undertone scarlet red than the others. So those are my picks for best eye-catching reds. I love all of them equally. They're all really great lipsticks and different price points. You know, I wanted to include a little bit of everything for everybody because, you know, it's always nice to have variety, and these are all just really great reds in my collection that I reach for from time to time, and I keep coming back to these ones. So there we go, best eye-catching reds. Question number 3 is best luxury and best drugstore, and I have to say that I have a lot of drugstore lipsticks and high-end lipsticks that I love so much, and it was really hard for me to narrow them down, so I'm cheating for the drugstore part. But for the high-end part, I'm going to have to go with Bite Beauty lipsticks, and I I just found out about these like maybe a few months ago from Emily Noel 83, and I'm so happy I decided to give them a try because these lipsticks are phenomenal quality. They're pigmented, they're creamy, they go on very easily. I really do like the packaging, really like sleek matte black, and it says Bite. Just a really like laid back kind of packaging, nothing too fancy, and I get mine at Sephora. Not every Sephora carries Bite Beauty though, which can be kind of a pain, but you can order them on their website or you can order from Bite Beauty directly. So right now I have 3 Bite Beauty lipsticks, and the one I'm wearing right now is called Rose, and I picked up this color not that long ago actually, and I just like it for like a little bit of an everyday kind of put together lip that's not too, it's not too overdone. It can be more pigmented than this, but I just put on a little bit because I kind of did a lot of, blue eyeliner today, so I was keeping it light on my lips. But there is the shade Rose, which I've been loving lately so much. And these are my other 2 Bite Beauty lipsticks I have. This one's called Vital, and it's a really like hot pink, kind of not too bright, but it is really pigmented. So there it is right there, Vital. And I love these just because you have to try them out for yourself, because I heard so many reviews on them and I was like, oh, they're not gonna be that great, like this is not possible, right? I go to try one, you guys, and now I have 3 of them, and I also have their pencils, their matte lip pencils, and like I went crazy, and I'm like, I don't usually do that. I don't usually like products that are kind of hyped, but these really, in my opinion, they're totally worth it. So this one is called Pomegranate, and it is a red shade. I think it's one of their only reds that they have, a brighter red anyway. I also really love this one. Pomegranate is super pretty. I'll swatch it right here for you. So there is Pomegranate, and yeah, I really do like these Bite Beauty lipsticks, so check them out if you haven't already. They are really great. So now for drugstore picks, I had to go with 2. I told you guys I cheated on this one because I love my drugstore lipsticks and I could not just narrow it down to one. So my first are from Maybelline, and they are the Color Sensational lipsticks. Now these are from the Vivids collection, but I have a lot from their original line as well, and they've always come out with limited edition lipsticks, which I have some of those too. I feel like my Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick collection is always growing. I'm always finding a color that I'm drawn to. They always have something new, and that's what I like about Maybelline, especially since the formula is great. It's very hydrating, very easy to wear, and it's really pigmented. And they do have varying colors and finishes throughout the line, so there's something for everybody. Like they have their nudes collection, they have the vivids, they have pinks, reds, corals, like they have shimmer, they have matte, like it's just, it's insane the variety that they have, and I think that's another reason why I love these lipsticks so much, because you guys know me, I love variety. One day I'll be wearing black lipstick, one day I have red, pink, like I'm always changing. So I really like that about Maybelline. And the 2 I have here are Vivid Rose, which is a huge, like everybody loves this color from the Vivids collection, and I don't blame them because it's absolutely just stunning. Check it out. Vivid Rose right there. That's from the drugstore. This is like $6 at, places where Maybelline are sold. That is really great. You wouldn't even be able to tell like which one's Maybelline if I wouldn't have told you there. So, and this one is called Brazen Berry. It's also from Maybelline, and it's just a really bright kind of purpley shade, and I will swatch that for you right there. I'm kind of running out of room, so I swatched this in a funky spot, but just really great. I love these colors so much, and they kind of have a satiny finish to them, not too greasy. I never have any bleeding problems. The quality, I love Maybelline lipsticks. They do have a scent to them, which a lot of people don't like, and I can understand why, because it's kind of like sweet, but sometimes it can smell like Play-Doh. I know that's really weird, but they really do. Like to me it doesn't bother me because I like Play-Doh, so it doesn't bother me, but some people it does. And the other lipsticks I picked for my drugstore best are the Milani Color Statement lipsticks. Now I have every lipstick in this collection because I won a contest a while ago, and but before that I bought the shades that I thought were pretty. So I have used up like so many of these lipsticks in the past because I've been, these have been out for a few years, and I've used up like a Ruby Valentine. I've used up a whole tube of this. This is like my second tube. But I do really like the formula on these because they have different finishes, different colors. Once again, like they have a huge variety, and these are like $5-6 too. They're like the same price as Maybelline. They just have a little bit of everything, and there's also tons of finishes to choose from, like matte, cream, satin, vinyl. Like they have all these different finishes that they made up. But anyway, here are some of my other favorites other than Ruby Valentine. This one is called Rose Amour. It's a really pretty like everyday pink. I've worn this to so many work days and just everyday kind of pink color, but it's also really eye-catching. It's just like, it's matte too, but it doesn't feel drying. And this reminds me of like a MAC lipstick, this color right here, and I can't get over the quality of these. Like, honestly, I really do love these lipsticks. And this one is called Rose Hip. It's a really pretty kind of hot pink, super bright, and I will swatch that right there for you. So there we go. And I know you guys have all heard about these Milani Color Statement lipsticks, but they really are like the real deal. They are so awesome. You just have to give them a try. You really can't go wrong because the price is amazing for the quality that you're getting. Question number 4 is best MAC lipstick. Now, this is very personal because everybody has their own MAC favorites, and mine is a matte lipstick, and I know a lot of people hate matte MAC lipsticks. That's a tongue twister. I know a lot of people hate them, but I absolutely love them because they are very matte. They're a true matte finish. I have a big MAC lipstick collection, and I've just been using MAC for years and years. I've repurchased so many shades. I've back to MAC'd a bunch of shades. I feel like my MAC lipstick collection is always changing, but there is one shade that I make sure to always have in my collection when it comes to MAC, and of course it's Ruby Woo. And also look at that, like, I've used a lot here. I am proud of myself. This is like, I can't even tell you what tube of Ruby Woo this is, because this is like my all-time favorite MAC lipstick, probably my second or third tube, which is a pretty big deal since MAC is really pigmented and since I'm always changing what lipstick I wear. But anyway, I love Ruby Woo because it's like the perfect blue tone red. I feel like it looks great on everybody, but it is a very bold color. I'll swatch it for you here so we can start a new hand of swatches, and I just love it. There is one layer, but you kind of have to build it up a little bit, and the formula is drying a little bit, but if you put a lip balm under it, you'll be set. Here's Ruby Woo. I just really love the matte, like, just, it's so matte. You can't get any matter than that. I just really love it, and I think it's so pretty, and I just haven't found another lipstick that compares to it, really. I've seen ones that are similar. I bought Ruby Woo, that's also hard to say. I bought that one, and I still really like Ruby Woo over it. I feel like you just can't, it's just a classic. You can't dupe it. I just, Ruby Woo, it's really great. My favorite MAC lipstick. The most recent lip product that I didn't like, that was really disappointing, would probably be the CoverGirl Colorlicious lip glosses, which I just recently did a full first impressions video on, and I was just really expecting bold color, like the pictures and the commercials and everything. The pictures where they had pink wearing the gloss, it was like a bright bold pink, like one of these lipsticks, but it was a gloss, and when I tried it on, it just looked nothing like that. It was very watery, kind of greasy, and it wasn't pigmented at all, and it just was a huge disappointment for me, especially when they claimed to have really bold color, and it was just ridiculous, like how unpigmented they were. It just wasn't for me. I just did not like them at all, and I returned them like the day after I did that video because I didn't want them like anywhere near me, and I did not want to waste my money. It was just so bad, disappointing all the way. So the next question is liner, yes or no? I'm gonna have to go with yes and no because I do like a defined lip when I'm wearing a really bold color like a red. I will use a lip liner, and on everyday basis, no, I don't wear a lip liner because that's, I don't feel like I need a lip liner. I feel like my lips look fine with that one, and I don't think everybody needs lip liner for an everyday basis. Lip liner is one of those things I rarely ever wear, so I just grabbed a few out of my collection, really, and I never really use these, but when I do, these are the ones I have. And I have a lot from NYX. NYX lip liners are awesome quality, really inexpensive. They have lots of different colors here, and I also have some from Milani. I've never opened this shade because it looks like a brown shade, but I do have a lot from Milani as well, which are really good. And I have a MAC lip liner. This is probably the one I use the most, and it's Cherry. It's a really pretty bright red. It kind of goes with a lot of my red lipsticks I have. So there's Cherry. A really great quality. MAC lip liners are really awesome. This is like a retractable mechanical lip liner kind of thing. I also really love this shade. It is called, what is this? Pure Red? What is this? Yeah, Pure Red. I really like this one. It's awesome, and it's really pigmented, so check it out. NYX and MAC are definitely my favorites for lip liner. Okay, question number 7, best gloss. Now this is also really hard for me because I love lip gloss and I don't wear it every day, but when I do, I kind of gravitate towards what I love. I don't know what it is about gloss, but it has to be comfortable for me to wear it. My favorite glosses have been the Maybelline Color Elixirs. I love these. I talk about these all the time. I just really love them because they have a bunch of colors to choose from. Once again, Maybelline has such a great color selection, it blows my mind. They're always coming out with new color elixirs, like the last ones were from the Bleach Neons collection, which I really liked, and they just have always something new to offer us, and I really like that. I love Maybelline color elixirs so much because they're like a 3-in-1 product for me. They feel like a balm, they look like a lipstick, the pigmentation of it, and they go on like a gloss. They have like this little teardrop applicator. You guys have all seen this before. This is the little applicator, and it just goes on really nice and smoothly, really easy to wear. I love the feel of this. It's non-sticky. It's very non-sticky. Like, it's one of the most creamy glosses I've found at the drugstore in a long time. This one is called Signature Scarlet. It's a permanent shade. I'll show you what it looks like right here. Actually, I'll do it on this hand since I'm running out of room, and I really love it. I mean, just nice and pigmented. I just look at it, and it does give you a really high shine. I'm always wearing these over lipsticks by themselves, and a lot of you always ask me what I have on my lips, and you know, most of the time it's one of these when it's a gloss anyway. I always am wearing these color elixirs just because I love the formula. It's just a really great, awesome gloss formula. They're kind of like a lipstick and a balm too, so that's why I just really love them. And I have to say an honorable mention, my other drugstore favorite gloss is definitely the NYX Butter Glosses. I have a full review on these too, and these don't last as long as the color elixirs. These usually last me like a good 5 to 6 hours, but the butter gloss only lasts about an hour or so. There is Vanilla Cream Pie. I can't really see what I'm doing because I'm not used to using my left hand, but it's just a really gorgeous color. I love Vanilla Cream Pie. It smells like vanilla. I get so many compliments when I wear this shade just because it looks so good on everybody. And now the last question, number 8, something extra. Now this can be like any product you want it to be, and for me, I am of course going to talk about my obsession, and that is lip smackers. I love my lip smackers. I have since I was a little kid, and I know a lot of you guys have too, and my favorite one lately has been Coca-Cola. I mean, it just like embodies the actual Coca-Cola, which I have a can of right here, which I've been sipping on, and it has a little sun on it. But anyway, it smells just like those Coca-Cola gummy candies, like the one shaped like the little Coke bottles. It smells just like that. It's really sweet, but it does genuinely smell like Coca-Cola. And I know you guys all love the Dr. Pepper one, but I'm sorry, I gotta love my Coca-Cola. My something extra is definitely lip smackers, and I will always have these around me. Like, you know, before I even started buying the collections recently, like I usually always had at least 1 or 2 of them like around my makeup collection somewhere. Lip smackers is just one of those like classic things that I always go back to for fun. You know, it's definitely not like a necessity, and I just like it because, you know, it is that something extra. It's something fun that'll give you a nice flavor or like a nice little scent you can smell, and it just, who doesn't like a good smelling lip balm? I mean, come on, lip smackers are so fun. So that's the end of this Lip Product Addict Tag video. I just thought it was a really cute tag. Usually I'm not into tag videos that much, but I kind of sort through them sometimes, and I go through and I look at which ones catch my eye, and this one definitely was just, you know, Lip Product Addict. It has a ring to it. It definitely caught my eye because I love lip products, especially lipstick, lip gloss, lip balm. You know, that's like my main, like my main love. So I tag everybody. I mean, if you guys want to do this video, let me know if you did it, and I will definitely watch it. So yeah, just I tag everybody. And if you don't have a channel, or if you don't feel like making the tag video, just answer the questions down below, because I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and see what lip products you guys are loving, what you're addicted to, what your favorites are, you know, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.